I'll let you build the stove.
Oh, okay.
She's gone all bushcrafted up. What do you reckon to
Give it a go.
your green outfit?
What do you mean?
Trying to blend in, aren't we?
Well, no,
No,
it's
I think
just,
if
it's just a bit big for me now, so
you're
I
out
can
in the
wear it
woods,
down
you've
the
got to
woods.
have one of these kind of smocks. Look like we're Robin Hood and the Maid Marian.
If you say so.
So this is the second day running we've been here.
Yeah.
We've been 4 or 5 times now, haven't we, since we've
Every chance we get, really.
acquired it. We've not done a huge amount, but we've done a little bit of work. We will show you around in a little while. Is it easier than it looks?
Yeah, it's fairly easy, isn't it? Carry on.
Yeah, but we released a video last month just introducing you to the place, and we had a massive response. I think I got some on the outside. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. Loads of comments, nearly 250,000 views.
Ta-da!
This was take 5. I've had 5 goes at it, failed. Yeah, and we just thought we'd try and answer a few of those questions today. We're going to have a tasty bit of lunch, aren't we?
Yeah.
Well,
That's
hopefully.
what you promised me, anyway.
Hopefully. And we're not going to have a big fire. Just got this little fire pit. Can't remember who makes it. Is it Bushbox? No.
We'll put the link in the description below.
What was I saying?
You were saying something about the response you'd had to the video.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so we've had a really overall positive response. Loads of questions. People asking, where is it? Are there any spare plots or anything like that? For starters, we got the last plot, didn't we?
We did.
And lots of people have asked for the contact details of the owner. Obviously, he doesn't want to get hundreds and hundreds of phone calls and all that. We've got his phone number. That's about it. And yeah, it's not fair to go handing someone else's personal details out. So if anything comes along, we will be sure to let you know in the comments.
So a few people asked how we found it as well, didn't they?
Yes, you found it.
Yeah, well, it's a local guy who looks after this place, isn't it?
Yep.
And he posted saying, it's New Year and I've had a few tenants leave. If anyone's interested, send me a message, and that's what you did. So it was a local community Facebook page. There was one comment I read where a guy had seen your video and then put a post out on his local Facebook group to say, has anyone got any woodland or a little bit of land I can rent off you? And now has got some.
Yes,
so,
just by asking.
So actually, you don't need us to tell you. You go
Just
out
ask.
there and, yeah, on your own local, you've got some land nearby, some farmers, they don't use all of their land.
There's a few people said as well, they rent land off farmers. You know, little plots of woodland, little plots of grassland where they just go and do their little camping. It's more of a space to go. It's just an escape close to home for us that is...
We wanted somewhere secure for the dogs, didn't we?
Yeah.
They are not quite grown up yet.
No,
they're still puppies.
They're trained to a certain degree. In the house, they'll roll over and do what you want if you've got a
they're
piece
well
of chicken.
behaved, but if there's a bird or a deer or a rabbit or whatever,
you're not going to see them again.
and they can't be off lead, so we're paying a fortune in taking them to dog parks, which is actually just a bit of field.
Yeah.
And they're great for what they are, but we've now got this, so we need to clear it so it's safe for them to come. Hence the reason.
So we've started building a little bit of the fencing. Not real fencing as such, it's just filling in some gaps with what we've seen lying around, really. I will show you in a minute, but I'm going to get this fire lit and then tell you a little bit more. Should really put my gloves on, but not doing anything too dangerous. Getting close-ups. So which one of us is the smoke gonna
Me.
attract to?
Well, we know that.
It was Holly yesterday, wasn't it? Need a few more little sticks. We've got a load of firewood that we've been collecting over here. But there's just stuff all over, little bits and bobs.
I suppose that's the beauty of being in a woodland, isn't it? There's a bit of
I suppose so.
Bit of wood knocking around.
So, when I was younger, I used to go down woods all the time. Me and my mates, we'd do little things like this. We didn't have fancy stoves and stuff though. We'd make little fires. I remember I took a packet of mushrooms one day and just carved some sticks and just like mushroom kebabs, because we couldn't like get hold of or afford any meat then. We were poor. But it was a bloke's thing or a boy's thing. Did you used to do things like that?
Oh no, we used to build dens in the wood.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Out of what?
I don't know, whatever we could find. Wood, trees, pallets. You know, people used back then leave your scrap on the front and we'd
I suppose.
take that. But yeah, we used to build dens in the wood. We used to do that thing where, you know, particularly like summer holidays, get up in the morning, go out. We'd go
9 o'clock in the morning, mum kicks you out the door.
We'd be at somebody's house for lunch, or we'd call and get something, or you know, you get a quid for the shop, because that's all you needed back then. Yeah, if you were lucky.
Yeah.
I'd laugh to last year, like
I don't think I had a quid till I was 15, 16.
But you'd just be out all day.
And now,
street lights came on.
And now if your kids are out, got off an hour, you're tracking them on your iPhone to make sure they're okay.
Mine's youngest is 20 and that's exactly what I do.
You still do it, make sure she gets home and stuff, even though she doesn't live at home.
No. Is that a trust thing, do you think, or is that just the world we live in these days?
I don't know.
Maybe it's because I knew what I got up to at 20 and I'd probably be dead in a park.
So you've always wanted a field, haven't you, for a long time now? Since I've known you.
Just a bit of land, yeah.
She wants to do up a bus.
I'd love.
She wants to get a bus and do it up and live in a field in a bus, which I don't fancy doing up a bus.
Just to get back to nature. I think that is the simple life is what I crave.
I'm grateful that this is on a bit of a bank and you can't get a vehicle to it, otherwise there would be a bus or something on here. Oh, it's getting a bit close to them flames, aren't they?
I can move back.
It's all right.
I've got space on me.
We're not on fire.
On my little seat. Up to my bum.
So yeah, we've had a few people have said, why are you insisting on like developing this bit of land and stuff? It's like we're going to be building on it or something. We're not.
I like the fact that that's the bit they focus on, not the rest of your video where you just want a bit of nature.
Someone commented about putting a fence around it because I'm a wild camper, and I get a little bit of land to sort of do my stuff on, and then someone says, well, you're putting fences up now, what would you think if someone went wild camping on it?
Well, the truth is, if they were wild camping properly, you wouldn't,
I wouldn't
actually
even know
that they were
I wouldn't
there.
know. If someone came here and made a little fire, we're not putting a fence up to keep people out.
No, it's just to keep the dogs in.
It's to keep the dogs in. That is purely what it is, and it's not going to be anything fancy or anything. It'll be stuff like this.
All that. We've built a little bit, and it's just the hedging, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's got a privet hedge all the way around.
Get this camera out.
Blocking the holes in the hedge so that naughty little Mabel can't get through.
Go and show them what you've done.
So some of this was here when we got it, and then there's bits where we've just filled in a few holes. That looks prettier than that bit, but we're getting there. So we watched a couple of videos on dead hedging and building a live fence or a hedge. So all we've done is literally got bits of wood that were lying around and shoved them places. Just blocking off any holes that the dogs can get through. Ground will need clearing because there's things like metal poles old pipage maybe, and bits of glass and slate and other things that could damage little paws. There's a lovely guy over that way that's got a nice little allotment. I probably should not be looking at you and talking while I'm trying to get down there because I'm going to fall. But on a positive note, if I do, we'll get it on camera. It's £250, isn't it, these days for You've Been Framed. And this is a little bit of flat space for a little hammock, little viewing point.
Where's your little guardian of the wood?
I'm going to show him.
I forgot his name.
He's Al.
Al?
Al, yeah, for the allotment. He's my tree spirit. Because even though it is nature, getting back to nature, got to have a few little silly things, haven't I? Like a resin tree spirit that I bought from a very lovely shop at Rufford Mill that has lots of lovely things, and I did say that I would mention them because they were very nice. They've also given me a few bits for a fairy garden. I'm sure Mr. Messner will be really pleased with that. But, you know, I've got little nieces and nephews that might want to visit. What was that, dear?
Pardon?
Did you say I talk too much?
Say you talk too much.
I think you talk too much, and where is my cup of tea and my lunch?
Oh, I can put them on now.
Get the kettle on, wench.
Ouch. Make your own tea.
Flipping tea.
Can't say
Name that film. I said flipping.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Is there a more beautiful thing than a little campfire in the wood?
Happy now?
I'm happy, yeah.
Oh, I thought I'd lost you, boy.
A biscuit.
Not for me, thank you. There's more birds today. There's some right chirping 5 minutes ago while you were up there.
It's lovely, isn't it?
I imagine that come the summer months, all this canopy is going to be fully green, so it might be a bit darker under here.
That's an excuse to put some fairy lights there, isn't it? We're early February. There's a nip in the air. It's not warm, and yet it is so lovely here.
Yeah.
Apart from that motorbike. But
We're in the city, aren't we? You can expect the odd motorbike.
we were saying this when Catherine came over. She lives in a little village, and yet it's quieter here than it is in her garden. I know she's close to the A1 and stuff, but we're in a big city. Sheffield is a huge city, and yet it's got so much green space. And
I think it's got the most green space, hasn't it?
I believe so, but
For a city, in England anyway. Biscuit before lunch.
do you know what? I've got to an age, I don't care anymore. If I want dessert, for a starter, I think you should be allowed.
Go for it.
I am doing. It's also because I'm starving and you haven't got my cheese sandwich on yet.
Okay. Good to go.
Yeah.
Look at that, look. Leather gloves. Burnt me.
They're not very good, are they? I don't mind gauntlet ones.
Thin leather gloves they are, aren't they?
Thank you, sweetie.
There we go.
Yeah, it's a bit warm. I'll leave the tea bag in. I'm not a heathen.
What's it say on your mug?
It says home from home.
It is, isn't it? Right, luncheon time. I've got the, what's it called? Ridge monkey. Some cheese toasties knocking around somewhere, aren't there?
There is. Would you like
Well,
to
there
get
will be
them?
cheese toasties when we toast them.
You
Go
get the
get
pan
them.
on and I'll... Well, they're in that bag. In bread bag. Like a sunblessed bag like when you were a kid.
Very nice. Remember them little tiny plastic things that went round your bread?
Yeah. That you used to put on your bike.
On your bike spokes, yeah. Spokey
Like that
dokies. What's in these then?
Cheese and onion.
Oh, red onion.
Yeah. That one's mine.
What's yours, is it? You ordered that then?
I just know because you haven't got grated cheese and I've got grated cheese.
Go on then. Do you need oil or anything?
Nah.
Go in for it.
Be good like it is, won't it?
Yeah.
So what is the beauty of a ridge monkey? Paul?
I'm not a ridge monkey expert, but you can flip it over. You can do
That's
like
where
this.
I was going with that.
Like that, look, and turn it over and do the other side. Although it's not balancing great on that. Let me see if it... Oh wow, it's better on the,
Oh yeah.
on the stove.
Sounded like the Churchill dog then, but a Yorkshire version. Oh ah.
Let me show you.
So if you dropped my sandwich,
Would you cry?
I'd be eating your sandwich. And yours won't be as good as mine.
Probably not.
Cup of tea in Woods.
And a cheese butty?
Cheese and onion toastie. I don't think it does get better than that, does it?
I suppose not. I think the dogs are going to love it here.
They are.
Did you mention the glass and stuff that we've
Yes,
got? So
did. And the poles that are sticking out everywhere. And
my sister suggested that we have a little barbecue here, didn't she? Invite people to come and have a barbecue, some burgers, and bring.
Just be careful
and
saying
bring
that
some
on
gloves.
camera because
Just family, just family. We've got lots of family
200,000
local.
people that might want to come and join us.
I don't want 200,000 people here, that's for sure. Can't afford to feed you all, but yeah, if we just come and have a day, just probably about 8 or 10 of us or something like that, and just
There's enough of us, isn't there?
do a bit of raking, do a bit of bagging.
Batty always wants to come up
Yeah,
in Georgia.
we could probably do it in a day. The cleaning up bit.
Yeah. We might just have to get some temporary fencing
Yeah.
just to keep the dogs in because they're...
So I've been watching cartloads of videos about laying hedges, dead hedging, all of that kind of stuff. So there are areas where we could do some hedge laying, which is, oh, that looks good.
Look at that.
Hang on.
Sorry to interrupt. But that looks good.
You happy with that?
It will be when it's toasted on both sides. You were saying dead hedging.
Yeah, so hedge laying is a traditional thing that's been around for hundreds of years, where you sort of, you chop the tree down a little bit, but leave a little bit of the outer bark and a little bit of the outer tree, so the nutrients can still get to it, and then you flatten it down and it starts to grow upwards again. So they're tougher than you think, these trees, aren't they? In fact, there's been a couple over there that's been, it looks like that's been done to a certain degree, or the tree's fallen and it started growing upwards.
But we do want to keep it as natural as possible, don't we?
Yeah.
But we might just have to have temporary ugly fencing to keep
There'll be a
the
little
dogs
bit of ugly fencing for now, maybe even if it's just a bit of chicken wire just to keep the dogs in. And then, yeah, a bit of a clean up, and then we're just going to be down here a lot. I've been trying to pick my spot for my first little overnighter. I'm a little concerned. I think these are beech trees. I'll let you have a look. I'm not sure, but if they are, you know, there might be a few widowmakers up there.
I know where the insurance policy is now, sweetheart. Don't worry about it.
She means that, I know.
Do not.
Is that perfect? Nearly. Oh, it's melted inside as well. Winner. See, you do sliced cheese. Sorry, grated cheese. And I do light sliced cheese. We're fussy like that.
Cheers. Is it on, by the way? Am I cheersing nobody, or are
You're
you
cheersing.
filming?
You're cheersing.
Okay. Love watching you eat.
There's a name for it, like mukbang or something like that.
What?
There's a word. Mukbang. It's like watching people eat or something like that. They've got words for everything.
I'm not gonna lie. The thought of people watching me eat really does turn my stomach, but I am starving.
Yeah,
This is
mukbang
really good.
is a video or live stream where a person eats a large amount of food while interacting with their audience.
Isn't that like Beard Meets Food?
Something like that, yeah.
Not what he does.
We do that a lot though. Beards Meets Foods, I watch.
Gary Eats.
Gary Eats is brilliant. His channel's like
Give it a
blowing up
go.
massive. Let's give it a go. and Gareth, poor foodie guy. All brilliant, so go check them out.
And currently we like watching, we've just discovered Bob Mortimer and Paul Whitehouse.
Gone
They
fishing.
like to health hearty foods, don't they?
Yeah, they're health hearty or heart healthy.
You know what I meant. They'd be eating.
Is this heart
cheese.
healthy cheese?
This is, yeah, that's what they would consider.
Oh, mine's looking better than yours, look. Oh, it's falling apart.
Do you know why? I'm really sorry because there's probably crunching going up on this microphone now.
Yeah. Don't do that, that's a horrible noise.
Mine's better than yours because mine's ready before yours.
Yeah, okay.
I get to eat it.
I'm not going to make you watch me eat anyway. Is there anything else you want to say before we like hang up for this little episode? What's happening next with it?
I haven't really said what's happening next.
Yeah, it's just...
Fencing, tidy up, let the dogs run around.
I've had a few people ask about my bag. I've seen this on a few videos. This has passed me by actually. It is I think it's a Fjordhaven Stuben. I only wanted it so I could come down here and have something to sit on. It's got like a frame in it that you can
got
sit
it
down.
before you got the Woodland, so don't...
Yeah, but I wanted to be able to do that though.
Yeah.
Don't want to have to take a little stool with me everywhere I go. Whereas this, you just put it down, sit on it. Brilliant. Too expensive, but brilliant. It was only...
£2.50 at the charity shop,
No,
wasn't it?
it was a charity shop find, yeah. It was about 12 quid, I think it was.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you're rubbish at tidying up, so the receipts left on the side.
Okay.
I know exactly how much it was.
Okay.
And I will look forward to my gifts for my Woodland.
Yeah, what do you want? She's bought a trolley to bring stuff down. She wants a full Dutch oven kit and everything.
Yeah, I want this. I mean, this is, we can do with this. This is borderlining on perfection. Oh, you're right. Yours does look better than mine.
Yeah.
Look at that cheese melting. Well, I just want to come in the morning, cook me breakfast here, have my lunch here, cook me tea here, maybe sleep on a hammock.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I've said I wouldn't go hammock camping with you because I'd have to sleep in my own hammock. But I might in our Woodland.
Ooh.
Hammock camp with you.
What's this space?
Worst case scenario, I'd chicken out. It's only a 10-minute walk home, so.
Well, it's just on them really close ones, don't you?
Yeah, no, because that's what people want to see. Melted cheese. Tasty. All right, we're saying bye because
I'm going to eat my
eating.
cheese toastie and listen to birds for a bit.
Thanks for joining us. Sorry, I've come to the Woodland today.
You can remember the questions.
Yeah, getting old, aren't you? Until next time.
Yeah, see you next time.